This is the 2000 Monster Jump World Finals. We have 6 monster trucks tonight, and it's the 6 that won this season in Monster Jump. The first of those is Jim Cretin in the Bounty Hunter, who won at the PPRL Stadium in the very first event of the series. Now, the judges here today have said, you can kind of drive over a couple jumps, get a feel for your suspension and everything. But, you can't really just, try every jump trying to get your monster jump in. You need to tell the judges, hey, this is my jump, and you need to do it fast. You have up to 2 minutes before you can do your jump, and if you don't do it before then, you're in big, big trouble. So Jim Cretin in the Bounty Hunter is our first contestant here today, and we have onboard cameras that we'll be using throughout the show with all 6 of our competitors. And it looks like Jim Cretin in the Bounty Hunter is lining up for his jump. Interesting jump choice here, I have to say. He wants to get... This is not going to be his jump. He wants to get a better look at it. And here he goes, Jim Cretin in Bounty Hunter for his jump today. Some decent airtime, lands on the tabletop. Oh! That's not good. Can he save that? Nope. So Jim Cretin in Bounty Hunter with an interesting jump to open the competition. The second competitor of the competition is Chuck Warner in the Bulldozer. Of course, he wasn't even supposed to be in a monster jump competition. What happened was in Charlotte Motor Speedway, a truck that was supposed to compete broke down before the competition. Chuck Warner was in the area with Bulldozer on a display at a local store, and he got the call and he said, hey, I'll come do it. So Chuck Warner came to Charlotte and won when he wasn't even supposed to be at the event. How about that? Amazing for Chuck Warner and the Bulldozer, as he's having some problems with the wall here. Here he goes. Looks like he is just telling the judges that this will be his jump. Get the crowd fired up. See that ball on top of the mountain? Here he goes. Chuck Warner in Bulldozer. I don't think he got the air he was looking for. Slams into that jump. I'm going to just kind of drive over it here. So, an interesting jump for Chuck Warner and Bulldozer. I'll have to see what the judges think about that with 4 trucks remaining at the Monster Jump World Finals. Coming onto the track right now is the winner of Monster Jump from Springfield, the 3rd event of the season, Iron Outlaw. And of course, we actually have Joe Sylvester stepping in the driver's seat for Iron Outlaw this week. If you don't know the story with Joe Sylvester, of course, he owned Bad Habit, ran Bad Habit, currently holds the record for longest airtime in a monster truck. Set that earlier in September 2013. And he recently decided to sell his operation, and what he's going to be doing in 2014 is driving for Jimmy Cretin in 2 Extreme Racing with the Bad Habit body on one of their 2 Extreme Racing trucks. And right now, this is not Bad Habit, obviously, but he's just kind of getting a feel for the chassis here and competing at the Monster Jump World Finals in Las Vegas. And he knows how to get big air, so we're going to have fun seeing what he comes up with. Of course, we've seen some air from Chuck Warner, some air from Jim Cretin. the boss of Joe Sylvester, and he only has 45 more seconds to find what he's going to do. And I think I know what he's thinking here. He's going to come around. He's almost out of the stadium. Well, he is out of the stadium. He's hard on the throttle. Here he comes. He's going over this. Oh, he didn't really get what he wanted off of that. That's not going to make him happy. He just kind of caught the corner of a car right there, and that slowed all his momentum. Joe Sylvester not with the greatest jump he was looking for tonight. Our next competitor is the winner of the 4th event of the season at the Citrus Bowl in Orlando. It's Gary Witchenbach in the one and the only Crush Station. He is very excited to be at the World Finals. He has a ton of fans here. And man, he just loves every bit of everything. Of course, as a driver, we don't really know if the drivers are seeing what the other drivers are doing or not. Of course, you have 2 minutes to get your jump in. And if you flip before you jump, the judges will actually reset you this time here at the World Finals, so the fans get the best show possible. And looks like Gary Witchenbach's going over. The judges will reset him momentarily. And that will be that. Alright, so Gary is back on his wheels. He has 59 seconds remaining to get a jump in. And he's telling the judges that he's going to be lining up for his jump right here. And of course, we don't know if any of the other drivers that have not yet gone saw what Joel Sylvester did or not. It looks like Gary is going to line up straight for this sea container obstacle right here. Don't know how that's going to work for him, but here he goes. He's going for it. Nice sky wheelie. He got quite high. I don't really know if that's exactly what the judges are going to be looking for. But the fans are definitely on their feet in Las Vegas for Crush Station. It's our second to last competitor. He won at Ford Field in Detroit, Michigan. It is George Belhan in the Mohawk Warrior for Mohawk Nation. And the nation is represented well today in Las Vegas. What kind of jump will George Belhan put out there? Now, we saw him watching Joe Sylvester's run, and it looks like George Belhan's going to try what Joe did. Don't know how far away these drivers are going to line up from. You don't want to get too far away because then your aim might be off. And then you'll have to slow down and everything. Here he goes. He's going for it right now. This is not good. This is not good. Okay. That's the problem with getting such a big run at it. Is that if you mess up, it's all over. And he's lucky he was able to avoid going over the obstacle, because that would have counted as his jump. And that would not have been good for George Belhan. So an interesting turn of events today for Mohawk Warrior. He can still go. And it looks like he's going to. Hopefully he will do better this time. Oh, same problem with Joe Sylvester. He hits the brakes in the midair. He knows that was not good. I tell you, these guys are hitting huge air, and they know that they're leaving the door wide open for our final competitor of the night. It's time for our sixth and final competitor of the night of the 2013 Monster Jump World Finals. And it's Roger Stedell in Destroyer, our winner from the final event, normal event of 2013 at RCD Stadium. Here comes Stedell. The door is wide open for him right now. We've seen Joe Sylvester and Iron Outlaw, George Belhan and Mohawk Warrior try the same approach to this blue and green sea container obstacle right here. Roger Stedell can take that same approach. And he's going over now. No, he's not. Can he save it? He saves it. And it looks like he's going now. Really, I don't know what he's thinking right now. He only has a minute left. He could have doubled his time to make multiple attempts at it. If he ever didn't like his shot. Looks like now he might get 3 max if he's lucky. Probably only 2. Here he goes, Roger Stedell. He knows if you can do this right, it's the biggest air you can get on this course. Have to slow down a bit. Oh, he hit this 4-wheel steering and man, back on his wheels. He is mad though. He knows that he did not win the competition. We don't know who won, but he knows that he lost. Now he's just putting on some big air for the fans. And he is not happy about what just happened here in Las Vegas. We'll be back with the champion. Monster Jump is sponsored by Monster Truck Insider. For Monster Truck news, rumors, info, results, and more at mtinsider.webs.com. And by Jet Racing 365, the only podcast about jet dragster racing. The winner of the 2013 Monster Jump World Championship is here to celebrate the win. And the winner has been chosen by the judges as Iron Outlaw with Joe Sylvester. He didn't really get the jump he was looking for, but everyone else tried to copy that jump. No one was able to get it, and Joe Sylvester got the biggest air off of it, as George Belhan just landed slightly shorter than where Joe Sylvester did. And Roger Stedell and Destroyer, who tried it, had to slow down and hit the rear steering right before he went over the jump, and that was the end of his day. And no one else came close to matching Joe Sylvester's air in the Black Iron Outlaw. And he is the winner of the 2013 Monster Jump World Championship after winning Monster Jump in Springfield with Iron Outlaw. And now Joe Sylvester's here today. His 2 Extreme Racing teammate, Jim Cretin, is definitely disappointed that he lost, but he has to be happy that his driver, Joe Sylvester, got the victory. And of course, this all sets up for an amazing 2014 Monster Jump season from Larsonator Videos, sponsored by Monster Truck Insider and Jet Racing 365, and of course the MTI Podcast. Very, very happy times right now in the 2 Extreme Racing shop. Of course, they're watching this. You're watching this, obviously. And Joe Sylvester knows it. And look at that save, just for you. That's because you guys are watching. I think he wants to try a backflip right here. We've never really seen Joe Sylvester pull off a backflip. And look at that, backflip and a half. And he saves it, and he's going to keep going. Joe Sylvester with an amazing run, an amazing jump to win Monster Jump World Finals, and he's going over. That is it for Joe Sylvester's celebration in Iron Outlaw. Oh, he's going to try to save it, though. Right now, if he does or doesn't save it, oh, he's going to save it and go back over. There's no saving it now. Thank you for watching Monster Jump 2013, and especially the World Finals. Will be back and better in 2014. With the first event of the season at the Metrodome in Minneapolis on January 4th.